I'm Hayden Lambert. We're at Above Board, level 1, 306 Smith Street, Collingwood, Victoria. We're going to have a bit of a chat about one of the drinks that's currently on our menu. It's called the Banana Drama. Originally it was called the Banana Rama, but not many people liked the Banana Rama as a name, and that caused too much drama, so it became the Banana Drama. It was a little bit of an experiment in the bar with a couple things. So first was acidity. We only use lemon, lime, and orange juice in Above Board. So it was an interesting way to bring in a different style of acidity that was more controllable than lime and lemon juice. And then the other part of it was we didn't really have any mezcal. And people love tequila, but Melbourne loves mezcal. And I think it's hipsters, people on trend, like, oh man, you don't need to drink tequila, you need to drink mezcal. So we took an old-fashioned style structure, and then we tried to layer the smoked lightness of mezcal on top of banana, or the vice versa. Scotch has a lot of those kind of like smoky bacon, butterscotch, banana ester flavors. So does that make sense? In my brain, that's how I was trying to layer it. It's like we already have this flavor in some really nice scotches like Ben Nevis, 10-year-old, and some kind of like not Glenfarclas, one of the Glens. So the idea was a little bit of acidity through the verjuice, and then a little dash of bitters to kind of bridge the gap between the banana and the mezcal. Serve it over a big piece of ice and then give it a lemon zest, so it still has that kind of aromatic aroma. And sometimes the implementation can take a long time, and maybe that's due to trying to get the right product. And I think the hard thing with this drink is that we're utilizing a verjuice from Canada, which is super nice. And I first encountered that with Darren Leaney at Dinner by Heston. And they use a lot of verjuice in their drinks. And so, that probably started a creative idea in my brain. And then I'd probably go through maybe a 2-month testing phase with people as a surprise and delight. Hey, we don't have that, but maybe you want to try this, and get them off the menu. Encourage the fact that it's a little bit special and they're trying it for the first time, try the name on them, and then see where it goes to. And we present it to a very limited amount of customers, and we try to find the right match for the customers. If it's like a sweeter style drink, then we're not going to present it to someone who likes bitter flavors, and if it's vice versa. You're going to try and find your customer, and then you're going to set it off and play with the presentation style a little bit. So we try 3 or 4 different ratio styles, and then once we get to the point, we probably started at the first one, and then we just wanted to make sure by the time we got to the third one that the first one was the right one. I think your imagination is a really great way to make drinks, but you also have to be careful, because your imagination can tell you that that's been done or it's not going to work, and so you self-audit yourself. But I think you get to a point in your bartending career where the books and stuff that you own are probably more of a collector's item opposed to an actual reference item. Envision what you're going to do and try to build it in your head and go, actually, I could work with that, and then sit down and taste it and not look at books or references, because they can influence you very quickly, like too quickly. You're like, I need to do some kind of clarification for this, and you're like, I like clarification, but like when you think about it, in the beginning you don't need to do some clarification. You need to have a solid base, and then you could work it into 2 different ways. You could take it back and make it more simple, or you could take it forward and make it more complex, and that's where clarification comes in, or something like slow sous vide, or using the rotovap. You want to take it to the most progressive end of the scale. And because we're not the most progressive bar, then we don't follow all the way through. So we're working with the simplicity of 3 ingredients or 4 ingredients. And the greatest thing we're looking for is probably instant feedback, and not true verbal feedback, because I think people lie, and I think you're looking for that stunned confusion and enjoyment at the same time, And I think you've got a winner when you've got some kind of like, what is this? Oh my God, I need to try more because I don't know what it is. And then by the end of it, they're like, that was actually really delicious. The people that we use all the time are regulars who are interested in experimenting, and some random people. I try not to use bartenders until later on, because bartenders are critical and they're trying to dissect it too quickly. But you're just trying to get honest feedback from people who don't always have the relevant experience.